Mackenzie Johnston with Livestock Digital, bringing you your September 23rd cattle industry headlines. Brought to you by AgRisk Advisors. They manage your risk so you can manage your operation. With over 20 years of experience, AgRisk Advisors offers honest and transparent advice for your operation. They offer insurance solutions that help you minimize risk and maximize profitability for your farming and ranching operations. They might not be able to make it rain, but they can sure ease the pain. If you want to learn more about pasture, rangeland, forage insurance, go ahead and reach out to AgRisk Advisors. They can help you understand what PRF insurance is all about and what it can do for your operation. Drovers has reported federal prosecutors have recommended Cody Easterday of Washington State to spend at least 10 years and 1 month in prison for a fraud scheme that cost Tyson Fresh Meats and another victim at least $244 million. The scheme unraveled in late 2020 when Tyson discovered misappropriated company funds by one of its suppliers, and of course that supplier was Easterday Farms, owned by Cody Easterday and his family. Court documents later revealed Easterday was charging Tyson for the costs of buying and feeding as many as 200,000 cattle that did not exist. Easterday pled guilty to the ghost cattle scheme in 2021, and his sentencing has been delayed 3 times to allow his legal team to sort out personal financial issues. Tyson's losses totaled $233 million in Siegel Properties of Tukwila, Washington. They lost $11 million over the deal. Easterday has promised to make restitution as part of his plea agreement, and he accepted responsibility for his actions and sought to raise money for the victims by selling his family's extensive cattle and farm holdings through bankruptcy court. By doing this, his sentencing range was reduced by approximately 4 to 6 years. Sentencing is now scheduled for October 4th in Yakima, Washington. So as I reported about a month ago, Walmart has bought into Sustainable Beef, a new beef processing facility that is expected to be built down in North Platte, Nebraska. So according to Farm Action, they have reported on this situation. Walmart, like any monopolistic corporation, is primarily concerned with amassing profit and power at the expense of everyone. And this investment provides them with another opportunity to tighten their grip on the food supply chain. Like the rest of us, Walmart is not fond of the packers, so they made the obvious move of acquiring more control along the food supply chain. The company is now able to control multiple stages along the supply chain, which will help the retail giant keep their costs low and profits high. But as Farm Action reminds everyone, this comes at a cost to someone along the supply chain, either the farmer or the consumer, or possibly both. Like the big 4 packers, local and regional grocery stores have been gobbled up by 4 big corporations, those corporations being Walmart, Costco, Kroger, and Ahold Delhaize. Together, those 4 corporations control 65% of the retail market. Increased vertical integration of big retail has the potential to harm ranchers' ability to negotiate for more competitive prices and terms, according to Farm Action. Similar to what corporations have offered poultry farmers, big retail corporations present a great deal to farmers and ranchers right off the bat. But at the end of the day, these corporations are all about amassing control in order to maximize profits. Farm Action believes the cattle industry needs to create a system where independent processors, such as Sustainable Beef, can thrive and gain market access without big corporations like Walmart taking over. In order to do this, antitrust enforcement needs to be strengthened to break up the consolidation in the meat processing and retail markets. This update is also sponsored by Circle 5 Cow School. If you're wanting to learn how to protect your own cows or start AIing, Circle 5 Cow School is definitely the way to go. Almost every week, they're hosting classes somewhere between Texas and Tennessee. They do a great job. Here in a few weeks, they're going to be down in Ringling, Oklahoma on October 4th and 5th. If you are in that area, I encourage you to check it out. Or if you just want to check out their schedule for the upcoming weeks, head on over to their website, circle5cowschool.com. That is the number 5 in there. Or go ahead and just give them a follow on Facebook. Meeting Place has reported Tyson Foods and Cargill have pledged to hire thousands of refugees. Tent Partnership for Refugees anticipates the U.S. will welcome almost 100,000 Afghani refugees by the end of 2022, along with 100,000 Ukrainian refugees. On top of all that, the U.S. is expected to see up to 125,000 refugees per year from other parts of the world moving forward. Tyson has committed to hiring 2,500 refugees over the next 3 years, and Cargill has committed to hire 1,000 refugees over that same time period. Finally, 1011 News out of Grand Island, Nebraska has reported this past weekend three trailers carrying thousands of dollars worth of meat were stolen from the cold storage facility in Grand Island, Nebraska. All 3 trailers were carrying meat from the given packing company, and total value of the trailers is over $750,000. There are currently no suspects in this case, and none of the trailers have been recovered. That is all I have for you guys this morning. I hope everyone had a great week. You guys have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you here on Monday morning.